The fourth quarter, Tennessee up 17-3. The ball at the 41-yard line. Couple yard pickup for Dobbs on the inside. On third down, Dobbs, pressure coming, throws far side. What a catch. I don't know if it's going to be good enough for a first down, but Quez North went up and snatched that one. 16th punt tonight between the two teams. Hit on the one, but it made it to the end zone. So we're going to have Baker Mayfield coming out with the offense again after we check in with Ed Enberg. Ed. All three wideouts to the top. They'll keep it on the ground with Mixon. And he got about three. Play action. Mayfield was looking down the middle, and now he's got to scramble and gets tagged out of bounds.
I think he's leaving the pocket some before he needs to. He made the fake. He had protection. He looked downfield for an instant, and then he took off.
And Reeves-Maybin let him have it on the sideline.
Very active player, Reeves-Maybin. 101 tackles a year ago. Leading tackler last week against Bowling Green, and after it again tonight.
13 yards of third down passing. And they need 8 more right here just to keep a drive going. And they don't get it. Incomplete. Oh, flag. First time they've targeted Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to get an interference call on Colton Jumper, it looks like.
Yeah, Jumper, that's a disadvantage for him.
Defense, number 53, against an eligible receiver. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
That's not just a tight end working on a linebacker. That's a guy with wide receiver skills.
Yep.
You called for him earlier. He hasn't been a factor. He was a factor last week.
If you think Oklahoma's at bad field position, the best they've done this half is to get it to their own 34-yard line. Their own 34-yard line. Orlando Brown might have had a false start again.
Start. Offense. Number 78. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Well, the redshirt freshman, 6'8", 342 pounds.
Please set the clock to 13.
Oh, yeah, he definitely took off early.
18.
Working against Derek Barnett over on that edge.
Well, this young guy is going to be an outstanding player. He had an outstanding summer, and that's really what elevated him to the starting lineup. They didn't expect him to be a starter this year, but he really edged himself in front during summer camp.
Mayfield only got about a yard before he's run out by Todd Kelly. Second down at 14. Mixon's going to flush out of that backfield. Empty set for Baker Mayfield. A quick throw to the outside and a good one. Completes. D.D. Westbrook, who hasn't been used too much tonight. They'll run it with a quarterback. Great fake, but the play's blowing dead, and we got a flag, and we might have another false start.
False start. Offense. Number 54. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Now there's really a guy that can just look the snap from the center. He's the right guard.
Yeah. Well, and again, I mean, you go from third and short to third and long. Again.
Tennessee changing up bodies. Shepard comes out of the backfield. There's a wide out to the right. Mayfield running out of time again. Scrambling for his life. Got away from 3 guys. 4. Throws on the run. It's tipped. Incomplete. Tipped by Jumper. And another flag. This one in the secondary. Mayfield complete to midfield. Jarvis Baxter took a big shot, but a pickup of 7.
But they don't want anything to get behind him in the pass game.
P. Ryan Broke a tackle, broke a second, and bounces out to the outside to get a first down. A weekend. It'll be capped off by a doubleheader on Monday Night Football. One first down for the Sooners this half that they've earned themselves. Mayfield had it tipped, incomplete. I think Jalen Reed. Oklahoma needs 2 scores. Perine, nice run off tackle. Gets it down to the 33. Perine in a hurry. Mayfield across the middle, a little bit behind D.D. Westbrook, but he got it and fights his way down around the 15-yard line.
Does a nice
run after catch for him. Down just outside the 15-yard line, first down. Wide receiver screen, and now Deron Neal decides he wants to go the other way. And I guess he made something out of it. That was a long run to pick up 4 yards. He's going to take the snap and give it off to Perine. So it's tailback to tailback, and might be enough for the first down.
Same thing.
This time Mixon keeps it. Calls his own number. Might have gotten 2 out of it.
Surprised Oklahoma doesn't have any of their taller receivers in the formation on this play.
Using a lot of clock. Perine. That was a long time to get 1.5 yards. It's 3rd and goal. Center is Mayfield. Play action. Bootleg. He's going to try to. No, he does throw, and it's caught by Perine for a touchdown.
Wow. Boy, Baker Mayfield held on to that until the very last moment that he could. I thought he was going to throw it out of the back of the end zone to avoid the sack. And instead, he makes a nice throw to Perine. And Perine made a nice adjustment to the ball. He was the intended receiver on the flat, coming out quickly. Wasn't open the second half.
Nick Hodgson to kick off. Evan Berry about 1 yard deep. And Berry trying to fight his way to the 20. Will be right about there as we check in with Adnan Burke back in the studio. From the 20-yard line, Tennessee with just a touchdown lead now as Jalen Hurd has stood up and actually dropped for a loss. Devontae Bond makes another play, number 23. Seasonably cool tonight for mid-September in the South. Perfect night for football. It's been a perfect night for the Tennessee fans so far, but now they're bottled up, and they've got a 3rd and long coming up. So some life by the Sooners defense.
And Josh Dobbs, I think he made a mistake here, not recognizing the corner blitz and getting out of that play. You know, sometimes when you audible as a quarterback, it's to get into a good play, but it's just as important to get out of a bad play. That time they ran the football right into a corner blitz, and they're actually very lucky that they didn't have a turnover.
Mike Stoops hoping his defense can force a 3 and out. Dobbs has only hit 1 of his last 8 passes, and this is 3rd down and 9.5. Blitz coming on the inside, and whistles. Coleman Thomas might have been rocking back and forth at the center spot. We're going to have a false start, I think.
Snap infraction on the center, number 55. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
He was just saying last week how comfortable he is back playing center, which is what he played all the way through high school, and he had played tackle last year. 6'5", 300-pounder. He's pretty good at pulling to the outside. That time he pulled the ball up, and it cost him 5 yards. We're under 7 minutes. 3rd down and 15. Got to be careful here if you're Tennessee. Don't want to turn it over deep in your own territory. Dobbs got leveled as he threw. It's complete, but it's way short of the first down to Josh Smith. That's works from the 40-yard line here with 6:06 to play. And he'll keep it. And he gets 5, maybe 6 yards. 2 interceptions thrown, both to Todd Kelly Jr. Here's Samaje Perine. He's going to be about 1 yard shy of the first down at the 49. Straight up the middle. And Samaje Perine's got a first down. Nice second effort, too, to pick up about 4. All 3 wideouts to Mayfield's left. He's going that way with a quick throw, and Baxter forgot to take the football along with him. Oklahoma trying to get their offense set. Finally get the snap with 5 on the play clock. Mayfield going to run it. Thought about trying to cut back upfield, but he took what he could and got it to the 40-yard line. Mayfield pumps once, pressure from behind, trying to get away and did, and I don't know how. And I'm not sure that Shepard didn't catch that ball. He did. Wow.
Well, we've seen Mayfield do this a lot tonight. I mean, it looks like he is dead to rights. Derek Barnett in pursuit. Wow, what an effort by Shepard on the sideline, and Mayfield eluding pressure.
That thing looked like it was going out of bounds, and Shepard got his hands out there about 2 feet. First down at the 27 of Tennessee. Perine is just leveled by, guess who? Jalen Reeves-Maybin.
That was a big play.
Majid trying to be the cheerleader on the sideline after a hip injury earlier in the game. Second down at 14.
Barnett, he's the guy right now for Tennessee.
Don't you know that Orlando Brown knows that? The left tackle, he might have jumped again. Got away from Barnett. Mayfield goes deep to the end zone and knocked out of bounds, and a pass interference upcoming on Malik Foreman.
Yeah, I think this ball was going to sail way out of bounds, but Malik Foreman didn't know where he was at and didn't know where the ball was. Barnett missed the sack. He was in there.
Pass interference. Defense, number 37. 15-yard penalty in the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Automatic first down.
I mean, that ball is going to way out of the end zone. It's not going to be a catchable ball if Malik Foreman just doesn't run into the receiver. A.D. Miller was the intended receiver, but that ball was going all the way out of the end zone.
That's a third huge penalty on Tennessee's defense this half, and it couldn't have come at a worse time. First down in the red zone at the 16. Oklahoma trying to tie the game. Mayfield fires a dart to Westbrook, and Westbrook dropped the ball momentarily, but he got back on it himself.
Well, you got to be impressed with the inner resolve and the resiliency of Baker Mayfield. Struggled most of this game and has just hung in there and has now watched his team seize momentum in the football game.
It was a lot tougher throw than it looked like to some, I'm sure. And now Mayfield trots out, and they go back to the Wildcat. And Mixon and Perine in the backfield. And it's Mixon. Puts his head down, but he didn't get there. Derek Barnett again, number 9, off the edge. On territory here, 3rd and a yard. Whoops. Movement. False start on the right guard as Perine takes it down to the 1-yard line, but it's not going to matter.
I don't see a flag, though, Brad. I think you're right. I think there was movement on the right side, but nobody threw the flag.
And Butch Jones is way out on the 18-yard line going, are you kidding me?
I mean, that was movement by the right guard. No flag. Instead, Perine inside the 5-yard line and a first down for the Sooners.
Oh, so we got to go back to live action. Forget what I said. First and goal at the 2. Perine to the corner, easily walks in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
There's a hold, though. A hold on the key block on a wide receiver.
Offense, number 11. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
To the left. First and goal at the 12-yard line of Tennessee. Some confusion again as they get Flowers where they want him. Ryan's behind the quarterback, and he got 2 to the 10. Mixon flushes out of the backfield. Baker Mayfield, a quarterback draw. Mayfield got a block. He got to the 5. And we're under 50 seconds and the clock running. Oklahoma's got all its timeouts remaining. The Tennessee 5. Mayfield, the fade to the corner to Shepard. He got it. Touchdown. And now the question is, does Bob Stoops play for 2 to win on the road, or do they go with the extra point?
Boy, beautiful throw, beautiful route. Inside technique by the corner. Shepard moved inside and then faded to the out. And a perfect throw by Mayfield out over the outside shoulder. And then Shepard goes and catches it at the high point. That is perfect execution at the goal line.
I've got my answer as the extra point unit comes out. Austin Sieberts.
I think Bob's feeling the same way I do at this point. For the last 10-12 minutes, Oklahoma has been in control of the game.
True freshman to try to tie it and conceivably send it to overtime, and he does. It's 17-17. Boy, 10 minutes ago, would you have even thunk it? 40 on that last drive with 6:06 to go, and they worked it all the way down to 40 seconds to tie the football game. Nick Hodgson to kick. This one is returnable by Evan Berry at about the 3-yard line. Berry got a seam at the 30. Berry flags down. A good return is coming back of 37 yards.
That's a critical penalty, because with that return, if that return stands, Mike DeBoard might have said, let's go for the win. Let's make a couple aggressive plays and see if we can win this thing in regulation. But now they're going to play for overtime.
Holding return team number 51. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Play for overtime. You're at home. The only problem is that Josh Dobbs in this Tennessee offense has been relatively stagnant.
In the backfield with Dobbs. He fakes it to him, throws a quick slant and a good throw and a catch. And that's Pig Howard. Pump fake. Might want it all right here. Didn't get what he wanted and throws it out of bounds. Looked like they maybe had a little hitch and go or something. He pump fake like he wanted to throw off it.
Yep, they were going for a touchdown on that second down and short play, and Oklahoma was not fooled by the pump fake. Everybody stayed at home in coverage, and then Stryker did a nice job of staying at home on the backside and forcing Dobbs to throw it away.
3rd down and 2 in overtime. Both Kamara and Hurd are in the lineup right now, flanking Josh Dobbs. And that's Kamara on the move. Dobbs is going to roll that way and throw to Kamara, and he's got a first down at the 13.
First 3 plays, all pass calls by Mike DeBoard. Now,
here comes a corner blitz. The handoff is to Hurd, and Hurd taking would-be tacklers with him. I'm not sure where they spot this, but that was a heck of a run. They run it back the other way, and it's Hurd to the corner, and he's in. Touchdown. One mistake and it's over. Down the middle, perfect to Shepard. And Shepard wheels his way down to the 6-yard line.
Boy, how about the way Sterling Shepard has stepped up for this Oklahoma team in the second half. One big play after another by their star receiver.
And now we got a Tennessee player down, and that'll stop play here on the 6 of Tennessee. Mayfield, both his tailbacks in there with him. And it's Ryan. Inside the 5, still fighting, got to the 4. I think that's it, though. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Make a play here.
All the receivers to Mayfield's left. He's looking that way. Fires a crossing route. It's too high for D.D. Westbrook. And it's 3rd and goal. Sterling Shepard's in a slot on the right side. Pirine readjusts in the backfield. Mayfield, trouble, running with it. Got to about the 1-yard line, and it's 4th and goal. He can hold them. You'll hear a roar like you've never heard so far in this early season.
A lot of times in this situation, you see a pick-type play. Watch for Pirine going out in the flat, and the receivers coming in.
Mayfield waiting on the snap. Keeps it himself. He's in. Touchdown. What a gutsy quarterback he's been in the 4th quarter and overtime.
When you run the quarterback, you gain an extra blocker. Pirine carries out the fake and then gets a key block on the edge for the quarterback keeper. They haven't asked him to run too much tonight, but he's been effective when he has.
Siebert, the true freshman, in for an all-important point after. He hasn't missed one so far this year. Still hasn't. 24-24. Overtime number 2 is yet to come. Now it's Oklahoma. That is a lateral. It's a double pass, or it was going to be. D.D. Westbrook wanted to pull up and throw that ball.
That was a bad throw by Baker Mayfield because it disrupted the timing of the play. Westbrook had to make a great effort just to catch the football because it would have been a live ball had he dropped it.
Pirine broke 1 tackle, got away from a 2nd. Bulls his way for 7 yards, maybe 8. Big 3rd down. Mayfield's got a guy wide open. It's Shepard. Sterling Shepard. He dives in. Did he get to the end zone, or did he step out of bounds? He's in. Touchdown.
Well, Malik Foreman was in coverage and he fell down. Watch number 13 fall down on the break. He gets tripped up by the feet of Shepard, and that's when Mayfield saw a wide open guy, and he's been the go-to guy in the 2nd half for Oklahoma.
Watch this ballet move. 1 foot down, 2 feet down, lean in, touchdown. 18 yards. Sterling Shepard, and a sterling performance on that sideline. And Mayfield firing up that Sooner crowd that was down on that end and that corner of the end zone. And the Tennessee fans are in shock. And now with the extra point coming up, the Volunteers are going to know what they need. And that'll be another touchdown to send it to OT3. First, the extra point. Siebert, perfect. Now Dobbs and company have to go to work. And that's Jalen Hurd for a couple. Howard in motion. One mistake and it's over. Dobbs hit as he throws. Almost caught over there at the 1-yard line by Howard. Eric Stryker's a guy I think that got into the
passer from the bottom of the screen right here.
3rd down and 8. And now we might have motion by Brett Kendrick.
False start. Offense. Number 63. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Well, they just made it a whole lot tougher on themselves.
Well, Brett Kendrick saw Eric Stryker sneaking in to rush from the other side. It was kind of a long snap count, and he had to hold that stance for a long time, and Stryker made him nervous. Right now, if you're Josh Dobbs, you're thinking, let's get at least half this yardage. We've got 2 downs to get another 1st down here.
Ethan Wolf, the tight end, in motion on 3rd down and 12. Dobbs sets, fires, intercepted, and it's over. Oklahoma comes from behind and upsets what looked like a sure win for Tennessee. Instead, the Sooner fans celebrate at Neyland Stadium. Zach Sanchez, as he did 6 times a year ago, steps in front of an opponent quarterback's pass and ends the game. Amazing comeback by Oklahoma.
Well, a great play by Sanchez, but I think Josh Dobbs tried to get it all in one play. Instead of looking underneath to Ethan Wolf, he forced a ball in there, and Sanchez came right underneath the throw for the interception. That was a hard throw. If he throws underneath to Ethan Wolf, maybe he has another shot at 4th down.
The largest home lead ever for the Tennessee Volunteers to let get away. And the Sooners go to 2-0. Tennessee's 1-1. For Todd Blackledge and Holly Rowe, Brad Nessler saying so long as we send it to Starkville, and Dave Pasch and Brian Greasy.